Hello everybody, my name is Shell and welcome back to Minecraft Origins. So in the last episode we built this blacksmith over here, which I'm mostly happy with, but whenever I look at it, I just keep feeling like this bit here looks so bland and boring. So I wanted to try and change that up a bit. And so I kind of had two ideas for it that I'm going to try. And so the first is to build something out here. How do I bridge out as a phantom? I guess we've got to just try and do this without crouching. Oh! Just going to build out a few blocks, like so. And then strip those logs. And then we can add these chains coming down here. Build something out like that. And we've got a little anvil now that kind of signifies that it's the blacksmith. I might want to move it up by one, so there's only one chain, because I feel like it's maybe hanging a little low. Try that out and see how it looks. And let's have a look now. Yeah, I think that's so cool. I think that gives like a little cute, cozy town vibe to it. And then the other thing I wanted to do is, I think this white concrete just looks too bland, so I'm going to try mixing some diorite in, just to give it some texturing and stuff. So we're just going to break out some blocks like this, and fill them in with diorite, maybe add a bit of polished diorite here and there as well. Let's have a look now. Oh my god, yeah, that makes so much difference. We actually probably want to do a bit of texturing with these brick walls as well, with maybe some regular stone. And I could probably do a bit of the same with that. Alright, let's have a look now. And oh wow! Just that little bit of texturing has made all the difference. That's really... oh my god. That's so much better. So in today's episode, one thing that I really kind of want to work on is getting books. Because as you can see, my pickaxes are starting to get low. Our fortune one is pretty much dead, and our silk touch one is about halfway broken. So I would really like to get some mending books, so we're able to repair them. And you can of course get mending from fishing, but a great way of getting mending is from villagers. And I didn't have a fun time with villagers in last episode. Get in the minecart. We're not friends, me and you. I've built this whole building just to keep you safe. Please, please get the bread. Oh no. Pal, buddy, pal. But we're just going to try and move past that and work with probably that villager to get a mending book. And so to do so, we are going to need to make a lectern. I'm assuming that that is this guy's workstation. So if I break it, yep. Lectern, you should become a librarian. And now, we've got to do the long, tedious task of resetting his trades until we get a mending book. That's actually a pretty good enchantment. But we do really need the mending. And so we need to focus on just getting the mending. And this is going to be probably quite a long and tedious task, so I'll catch you guys when we have got the mending. So I've managed to get the villager selling mending, and it's for 14 emeralds, which is a pretty good price. But I kind of want to see if I can cure up the villager and get it even lower. So let's see. Yeah, there's a zombie over here. Bring this guy over. Okay, perfect. The zombie's fallen in. Alright. And he's infecting the villager. Nice. So now we just splash it, feed it a golden apple, and wait for it to get cured. This camera angle's so funny. Want a hug. He just wants a hug. Aha! He has reverted. 1 emerald? 1 emerald for mending is crazy. Oh my god, yeah, and just like that is literally 1 emerald for a mending book. So let's throw that on this pickaxe, because this is the one with efficiency. And we'll go and trade with these villagers, that way we can get more emeralds, but we can also get XP to heal this pickaxe. Right, nice. It didn't heal it up loads, but we got a bunch of emeralds now, so we can get more mending. And we've actually got mending on this pickaxe, which is going to be very helpful. So I'm going to head over to the skeleton spawner to get some XP, both for repairing my pickaxe, but also because I really want efficiency on this pickaxe, and I'm going to need to get that from an enchanting table. So we're going to go and get the levels for that, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. So now we've got mending on all our armor, and we've also repaired up our pickaxe and got efficiency on our other pickaxe. We also did some texturing to the windmill, and I think it's really fitting the same vibe now as this, and I'm really happy with that. I think they both look really cool, and they're sort of starting to fit together a little bit. Now we did just get our mending villager, who is down within all those blocks, and just like all our other villagers, I think we need to build a little house for him. Now, I have got a bunch of oak wood, but we're going to need some spruce and some dark oak and some stone and basically just a bunch of materials. So I think I'm going to go gather all those materials up, and let's make it into a bit of a material gathering montage. So we've got most of the materials here. I think that this should be pretty much it to making the main base of the build. We've just got to clear out some area now for it, so I'm just going to line up some of this grass around here. I'm going to figure out the layout first, I think. Right, so that's the layout of it, so we just got to kind of work around that. I think that might be the terraforming done. I mean, it looks kind of weird, but I think I'm probably going to get rid of this hilly part here. But for now, I think it might just be time to start working on making this build. So sit back everybody, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. So I may or may not have started building without actually starting the replay mod recording. So I built a little bit of the first floor. But we're going to turn on the replay mod now properly. Look, bam. And let's actually start this time lapse. And so, here it is, the town library. I think this has really turned out well. It still fits the same style as these buildings, but I think it looks really cool, and it looks a lot more 3D than the others, and I just genuinely think it's turned out really cool looking. So we are, of course, going to have to figure out the interior, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for it. So we're just going to have a try and see how this interior goes. I think the first thing we want to do is probably make the stairs going up. I'm going to do them over here, and I'm basically just going to make these stairs lead up this way, like that. Oh, I think I'm going to open this bit here up a bit more. Yeah, I think keep that section open, and we can add like some fences as railings. And I don't think I actually have enough oak logs on me to fill that in, so we'll finish that in a second. These fences around there like that, look from below. That looks kind of interesting. Yeah, so we get these fences running around here to sort of create a balcony, and we just want to make sure that that is supported, so we're going to build that there. And then I think this corner is maybe where I want like the front desk to be. So we're going to throw some bookshelves up behind there, as well as I think maybe just some barrels. I want chairs for here. Like that. Yeah, and then maybe put up like a shelf there. I'm going to use a composter and some leaves. Sort of look like plants, and do the same thing there. Yeah, and I think we can put that wall there to sort of create a more separated section that can be for like sort of more quiet study stuff. And maybe a shelf or two. And we'll do that with the entrance. I think that looks kind of nice. Yeah. And then like maybe a desk by the side of it. And maybe let's do some books there, like that. Maybe go up a bit when we get the rest of the stairs. And we can add in some lanterns now to kind of help fill up the place a little more. And we can also do some stuff like that to help decorate the bookshelves a bit more. And yeah, that's looking really interesting. I have kind of run out of bookshelves, and I don't particularly have a super easy way of getting any more. So we're going to finish this interior off at some other point when we can get some more. But I think for the most part, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. And as for the interior upstairs, we just don't talk about it, because we don't need to come upstairs. There's no need to come upstairs and see if there's an interior done up there. And now comes the dreaded time where we have to move our librarian villager into the new library we just made. And I'm not looking forward to this. Hopefully it goes a bit better than last time. Now we know a bit more what we're doing. Oh god, I don't even know how to start this properly. Right, put that minecart in there. I've set myself on fire. Get it. Oh. He's out. He's taken a bit of damage. Oh, and I'm taking damage. Okay. We've got it out. Now we just need to get it up there. Come on. Let's get you moving. Up this way, please. How have you done that then? Sure. Let's not make it easy for Shell. Let's just start going inside of blocks. Come on. Why don't we name you? Let's give you a name. You're gonna be Frank. Frank the librarian. Come on then, Frankie. Let's get you going. The name game. Frank. Frank, bank, banana, fana for Frank. Come on to Frank's and get some books. And he will say, thank you very much. Right, we're going to think ahead. Block up the door. Block the stairs. Is there anywhere else he can escape? No. Now, make sure we're hitting the minecart and not Frank. Oh my god. Did he actually get in first try? Oh my god. And he's linked. Frank, you are the best villager ever. You are the coolest of all the villagers. There you go, and there you go. And now, we have our librarian. And we also have our library. And we can remove these leaves now. So what do you guys think of all of this? I don't think I've actually like shown the entire thing. Let's have a look around. Like, this is the front, which I think is so cool. And we've got this over here, and we've got this little balcony area here, which I kind of liked the idea of. Where people can maybe sit out here and read. Maybe it could be like a cafe library, and we could get like a little cafe in this corner or something. Maybe, you know, because well, there's no point discussing this because we've already decorated this floor and done the interior. And then this side is kind of bland, but I think it's probably better that way actually. And let's put up a sign. The library. Ta-da! Nice. All right, I think this is maybe done then, mostly. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. I think to finish off this episode, one thing that I've really been wanting to get for our base as decoration is I want to get skeleton skulls to kind of put round in these spots and whatever. And the only real way to do that is to get a charged creeper to blow up a skeleton. And to charge a creeper, you need a channeling trident. So I'm just gonna finish off this video by trying to get a channeling trident. So first, of course, we're gonna need to get a trident. Okay, so it seems like there are roughly about 0 drowns in... Never mind. Hello? Damn, it did drop his trident. What are the spawn rates on drowns with tridents? Because I've seen one, and I've been swimming around here for quite a bit. Aha, he's got a trident. Miss me. Didn't miss me then. Miss me again. And he didn't drop it. Oh, yes! We got one that is basically completely broken. But that's alright. Because it can be mended. We can get some mending on it. Because we got our mending villager today. Now I've got to go get the levels to enchant this trident from my skeleton spawner. No, 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 no! Yes! So, we've got the levels now. We've got 36 levels. And... shut up! Come on, let's see. I didn't bring any lapis. Now I've got my lapis, and let's see. Come on. First try, second try, third try, fourth try. There we go! Oh my god. That is an insanely good trident. And we're going to stick a mending on it. So yeah, we've got a trident with channeling on. Can't really do it right now, because we need a thunderstorm. We need lightning to strike the creepers with lightning. But I do think that is about all we have time for today. We did some nice work, we got ourselves some mending books, and we built this amazing library. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the video, what you thought of the build, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!